Hi, my name is Caleb King, and welcome to this discussion on the size and scale of government, an issue that has shaped political philosophy and statecraft for centuries. From Aristotle to Hobbes, and from the founding fathers to modern political theorists, the question of how large a government should be has been at the heart of debates on governance, liberty, and stability. This discussion was especially prominent in the formation of the United States, with the Federalist and Anti-Federalist offering contrasting views on the ideal size and structure of a republic. The tension between large and small governments can be traced back to two competing philosophical traditions. The Aristotelian tradition, which views political order as a natural extension of human society, favors small-scale governance. Aristotle argued that the ideal political community should be of a size that allows citizens to know one another, ensuring direct participation in decision-making. He stated in politics, a city, in order to be well governed, must be of a moderate size. In contrast, the modern state, as theorized by Thomas Hobbes, is built upon the premise that political order is artificial, created by human willpower rather than naturally occurring. Hobbes's Leviathan describes government as an artificial man, designed to prevent anarchy by centralizing authority. Without this artificial construct, he argued society would descend into a state of nature, characterized by solitary, poor, nasty, brutish, and short lives. Hobbes's vision supports a large, powerful government capable of maintaining order by overriding competing factions and subgroups. These opposing views laid the foundation for later debates about the size of government, including those between the Federalists and Anti-Federalists during the founding of the United States. James Madison, in the Federalist No. 10, built upon Hobbesian principles to argue that an extensive republic was the best means of controlling factions. He warned that factions, groups of citizens united by shared interests that might work against the public good, were an inevitable part of human nature. However, he contended that a large republic with a wide variety of competing factions would prevent any single group from dominating the government. Madison wrote, "Extend the sphere and you take in a greater variety of parties and interest. You make it less probable that a majority of the whole will have a common motive to invade the rights of other citizens." This principle suggests that a large-scale government governing a vast territory and diverse population can provide stability by ensuring that no one group gains excessive influence. Furthermore, Madison emphasized that a representative democracy, rather than direct rule by the people, would refine public opinion and ensure more competence in governance. In this sense, the Federalists supported a strong central authority that could unify the country while maintaining individual liberties through institutional checks and balances. Opposing this view, the Anti-Federalists, such as Brutus and Brutus No. 1, warned that a large republic would ultimately lead to despotism. Drawing from the Aristotelian tradition, Brutus argued that a free government must be small in scale to ensure the representatives remain closely connected to the people they serve. Brutus wrote, "In a large republic, the public good is sacrificed to 1,000 views. It is subordinate to exceptions and depends on accidents." He feared that representatives governing a vast territory would become detached from the needs of their constituents, leading to corruption and unaccountability. Additionally, Brutus and other anti-federalists worried that a powerful centralized government would suppress local governments, much like the monarchies of Europe had done. Echoing these concerns, the lecture notes highlight how the growth of the modern centralized state in Europe, from the medieval second body of the king to the Hobbesian state, led to the suppression of independent social authorities, such as religious groups and free cities. The Anti-Federalists saw the Constitution as a vehicle for a similar consolidation of power in America, reducing states and localities to a mere administrative units under federal control. The central question remains: can government be both large enough to maintain order and small enough to remain responsive to its citizens? The founders sought to balance these concerns by designing a system of federalism, one that granted power to a strong national government while preserving state and local autonomy. However, tensions between centralization and decentralization have persisted throughout American history. Hobbes's notion of an artificial, all-encompassing state is reflected in modern bureaucracies that regulate commerce, enforce laws, and maintain military power. Yet, as the Anti-Federalist fears, there is an ongoing struggle to prevent centralized authority from overstepping its bounds. This debate remains as relevant today as it was in the 18th century, influencing discussions on government efficiency, economic policy, and civil liberties. Thank you.